Hey, what's up guys? It's Javi with MrPhoneDoctor.com and I just got my hands on the latest Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Today I am going to be doing an unboxing and test drive to show you guys all the key features on this device. Before we dig into this device, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and smack the bell so you're notified on our latest videos. And if you want to say hello to us on social media, you can follow us at Mr. Phone Doctor on the following platforms. Alright, I'm getting very anxious here and this hot potato is starting to burn my hand. I think it's time to open this up and take it for a test drive. You know the drill. Let's step back into the lab and let's get this sucker unboxed. Alright guys, welcome back to the lab. This is the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra unboxing and test drive. Thank you guys for chiming in and checking this out. So this version here is the 128 gigabytes with 12 gigs of RAM. Now there is another bad boy out there and that is the 512 with 16 gigs of RAM, which has a price point of $15.99. This one is actually $13.99. So for a couple more $100, if there's any super users out there, then you know, the 512 16 gig of RAM version may be for you, but this is just going to be an everyday user. It's actually one of my technicians, so thank you Saul for letting us do this unboxing. And he's a pretty technical guy, so I'm sure he's going to put this bad boy to use and push it to the limits. So let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed. Boom. There she is. Man, this thing is a monster. It's supposed to be bigger than the Note 10 Plus I was hearing. But let's see what else they did send us. Looks like we got the SIM remover, warranty information. I don't think we'll be needing any of that. Let's go to the inside of this and see what's underneath. And they did send us with a charger which uses Type-C, some AKG headphones it looks like, and it does include a Type-C charger. But let's get to the main device. That's what I want to get into. Oh man, this thing feels heavy. Beautiful, look at that color on it. This gray color is just fantastic. Compared to the S10 Plus, which is my everyday user, they swapped these two keys on the right side. You're gonna have the power button down below here, and you have your volume rocker. So that's good. Looks like Bixby is gone. Bixby was annoying, and I don't really find myself using that. I'm a big Google user. I like to use the Google. So thank you guys for removing Bixby. One thing I am not happy about is they did remove the 3.5 headset jack on the bottom. I'm still old school like that. I like to plug in my devices with the line in, line out cable, you know, just for premium sound. And I think that's just a marketing tactic for them to push their wireless headphones on everybody, just like Apple's been doing. The curve is actually more on the back than it is on the front, which is nice. You know, I know with the older S10 model, one issue I had was using it in one hand. My palm would always overlap and I would actually hit the screen, causing a false touch on here. So I think with the curvature where they kind of swapped it and made more curvature on the back is really, really nice. You know, I like to use my phone without a case, so I use them bare, just like this S10 Plus. You know, I just like the feel of it. You know, why get a beautiful phone and wrap it up? Then again, you know, I do recommend cases because these things are delicate. They break very easy. I've dropped mine a couple times. I haven't broke the screen. I have broken the back. You can see right here, it's a little beat up. It's still running great. So I really love my S10 Plus. Really great phone. Here's the side-by-side. See the curvature on the screens where it's a little more prominent on the S10 Plus versus the S20 Ultra. Look at that size difference. You get a good about 1/4 inch difference. These are actually 6.9 inch AMOLED displays with 120 refresh rate. It's gonna feel a lot more snappier when you're scrolling through on everything. You know, everything just refreshes quicker. You can see here, this is at the 60 Hertz. And by default, they actually come in 60 Hertz. So you do need to change it in the settings. You can see how it's just, you know, a little delayed. So let's go ahead and turn up the refresh rate on here to 120 and you're gonna see a big difference on this. Look at that. It's a lot more snappier and a lot more responsive. So another main feature on this is your cameras. You're gonna get 3 main cameras on here. You're gonna have your 108 megapixel main camera, your 12 megapixel wide camera, and your 48 megapixel telephoto camera. And for the front camera, you're actually gonna be getting a 40 megapixel selfie cam, which is amazing. I'm actually gonna do a couple selfies. And of course, to power this bad boy, they did include a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. You're gonna pretty much get a couple days worth of use on the 60 refresh rate. If you bump it up to 120, that is of course gonna burn battery life. You know, you maybe go about a day, day and a half. And that very depends on user, you know, every user is different. Some are using it mainly for video, photos, which of course, when you're doing that, you're gonna have your display on and that's gonna burn battery life. It just depends per user. And of course, with the phone like this, you're gonna wanna protect it. Saul actually did get a couple cases for it. He got an ESR case, which has a rear glass on it, which is actually really cool. You know, some of the cases out there, they have a plastic back on it, and with that, it scratches within time. So with this, it's glass, it's not gonna scratch. This is an OtterBox, but you can see how with normal wear, all the little hairline scratches have appeared on this back. Since you know, it's probably like a 3H or 4H hardness, it's not gonna be as hard as glass and resist any scratches. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out. Hear it squeaking. And no scratches. For all you OCD people who don't want a case to scratch, this is gonna be the case for you. And it feels really nice on the edges. So it's rubber, probably a TPU, harder rubber with the glass applied here on the back. So it's all one piece, it doesn't pop off. They did a really nice seamless job of molding everything together. This feels like a really quality case here. Let's set this in. This is the ESR case, and man, this feels good. You can see the protection this case provides, and it gives you plenty of room for you guys to put in a curved screen shield. This case just feels really, really good. Solid, solid, and sound. So yes, very nice case by ESR. You guys did great on it. And we do have the Uag case here. This actually feels really nice and solid. Uag always makes good cases though. That's one thing that I've noticed with those guys is quality with Uag. There you are. I also included a couple nice cases for this device. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy to work. I'm gonna show you guys some actual footage and photos of what this beast can do. So here is the front face camera on the S20 Ultra. We're not using any kind of stabilization, gimbal, or anything like that. So I just want you guys to see how steady and fluid everything looks on here. Say what's up, Saul. What do you think of this 40 megapixel camera?
I don't know, I haven't checked it out yet.
Our whiskers look pretty detailed, huh? Yeah. We are using the 8K camera right here, and I think this might be one of the Samsung bugs that they're talking about. It might need a software update. Let me try updating the software. As you can see out of the box, we have this weird reddish hue tone color to it, which is not good. Alright, we are in 8K once again. Looks like the bug has been fixed with the software update. Autofocus is still a little blurry. Alright, I think it's time for us to take this bad boy outside. Let's take a stroll to Hotel E, where they got a beautiful view. Testing the 8K. It's a little wobbly. You can see the shake on it. It might be me, but I believe we have image stabilization on. But let's check the settings real quick. But you can see how it's kind of jittery, kind of jumpy. You know, it's not the best, but it is a feature that is on here. 4K image stabilization is turned off. And I am walking normal. Image stabilization is on, and man, what a difference it makes. Look at how smooth this is. We're on wide angle. This is regular angle here. So overall, I really like this image stabilization. It is very smooth. Not bad for smartphone stabilization. I just saw a nice little scenic area where I think we can do some really cool telephoto shots. I'm gonna walk over here to the corner of Foothills and Telshore, and we'll start tapping some photos. Alright guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up our in-depth Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra review. I really hope you guys enjoyed everything you guys saw. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, smack that bell so you're notified on our videos. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks once again. Cheers.